so let's take a look at this. Again, first thing that I would do is I would just draw a little burette and then a little Erlenmeyer flask. Oop. So we can label this all up, just to keep track of everything. It makes it easier for me, so that's why I do it this way. Okay, remember that the sensor is in the flask. All right, so if it says it's 0, we're going to start down there. Another way that you can be like, well, where's the sensor? How do I know that it's in there? It would be very difficult to put the sensor in the top of the burette because the burette's so tiny. Okay, so that's why the sensor goes in there. And that's where the reaction's taking place. Okay, so it's starting out at 0. That means this is going to be what? Acid or base? Yeah, good. Acid. Strong or weak? Strong. Good. All right, so that means that this is a base. Strong or weak? Weak. Yeah, it's going to be strong. If you look at the other examples, like you'll see where it's pretty obviously that some of them are weak. They don't go all the way to the top or the bottom, right? They kind of like, it would only be like this, you know, and then go up. That would be like a weak one. Okay. Is the titrating agent an acid or a base? And again, I like to always double check titrating agent, solution in the burette. Okay, so burette, base. Got it? Solution to be titrated, solution in the beaker, acid, strong. What's the pH at the equivalence point? This one happens to be 7 as well. pH range, again, you could do something like 6 through 8. So this is kind of the opposite. It's exactly the opposite, right? It's starting out low and then it's going to end up high, all right? Now, when you see like some things are with a weak base, strong acid, you can see the equivalence point changes, right? For like these ones, so you can see it'll move around like that. Same thing here, equivalence point a little bit lower. Now the equivalence point is a little bit higher. This is a strong base, weak acid. All right, so that's kind of just how it shifts a little bit. But you can do, everything else is pretty much the same with these problems.